All right, welcome Gator Nation. This is Kerry Hauber here live from downtown Port Allegany, here to broadcast the boys basketball game between the Kane Wolves and the Port Allegany Gators. About 3 minutes until tip-off here. My colleague Dan Funk is getting his headset on, and he's going to be joining me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting evening here on the PSAD Stream 1. It'll be an exciting week because we got JV and varsity programs coming in. So in case you guys are new and have not been done so, please like and maybe even subscribe because there's a lot of exciting things coming for the winter and springtime for all of our, and also later fall for our sports, Gator Sports Network.
Yeah, it's really important that you subscribe because there's so many basketball games between boys and girls that if you subscribe, you get a notification letting you know that there's going to be an upcoming game. Just this week alone, well, the past couple days, we had a game on Friday night for the girls, Saturday at 12:30 for the girls. Tonight is Monday. We have a game for the boys. The girls play again tomorrow night, and then I think the boys go on the road Wednesday. So we've got a lot of action here in the gym in Port Allegany. The Port Allegany JV boys, over the weekend, they competed in the Sheffield tournament. That was a well-run tournament. Sheffield, North Clarion, and Sagertown were a part of that. The JV boys made the championship game. In the first game, they played North Clarion, and they won pretty handily against North Clarion. Isaac Amel had 19 points. Liam Hauber had 12. Az Luck had 6. Derek Smith had 3. Austin Hamilton had 2. Alex Schott had 2. And Alex Smith had 1. Unfortunately for the Gators, they were 5 for 19 from the line. That seems to be the Achilles heel for the Gators is their foul shooting. So we'll see if that makes a difference in tonight's contest. So in the second game of that Sheffield tournament, Port Allegany made it into overtime. Made it into overtime against Sagertown. Ended up losing 31-27. Derek Smith had 9 points. Isaac Amel had 8 points. Austin Hamilton had 8 points. Alex Schott had 2 points, and those are the only 4 people that did scoring for the Gators. And unfortunately for the Gators, they were 6 for 22 from the line. So, like I said, that's their Achilles heel. They have to figure that out.
Do you think that's going to be one of the main key factors of the game is just finishing those free throws?
Absolutely. For the JVs, if they would have made half their foul shots, I don't expect them to make all of them, but if they even made half, they'd have won by 7.
That and handle turnovers. That is always a big issue.
So the Gators win the tip. Alex Schott with the ball. Looks like Kane comes out with a man-to-man defense. Hamilton to Babcock with the shot. Smith with the rebound. Alex Schott drives to the hoop. Deflected by Kane, and they take it the other way. Number 0, Preston Dar with the ball. And he double dribbles, turnover to the Gators. I think if you can limit your turnovers in any basketball game, whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game. If you can win the rebound battle and the turnover battle, you almost don't even need to look at the score.
Now, Kane is, they did have their first game, at least I know it was the varsity, not sure about the JV, but Kane played Friday versus Smithport, and the Gators is having 2 other games ahead, instead of just one. I wonder if that might affect their gelling a little bit more, as this is still the start of the season. Shot down underneath. Decides to kick it back out to Austin Hamilton over to Liam Haber. Crosses over, drives, goes up, just a little strong. Jump ball. And it goes Kane way.
Yep, Liam Haber and Tyson Boschert get tied up there. Possession arrow goes to Kane. Preston Dar appears to be the ball handler for Kane. Kicks it over to number 3, Talon Schaefer. He's tripped up by Haber and pick up his first personal foul.
I wonder how teams are still trying to get used to the new foul rule.
Yeah, we'll probably have to recap that for the fans each game, but you know, if you have 5 fouls in a quarter, that triggers a double bonus, 2 shots.
Yeah, with the 1-on-1 gone, I mean, that changes a little of coaching strategy.
So Dar with a 3. Alex Schott with a rebound. Derek Smith with a three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded by Isaiah Smith, number 45 from Kane. Schaefer brings the ball up. Kicks it over to Smith, who drives. And that is good. Kane takes a 2-0 lead.
Hampton trying to get around and is fouled by number 0.
Preston Dar.
Got a little, I think, a hand checky on him. Oh, intercepted.
So Schaefer takes it the other way and misses the layup. Liam Haber loses it. Back to Schaefer. Tipped out of bounds, and that's Gators ball going the other way. We'll see if the Gators can get in a rhythm here.
Really, I think they need to start getting the first basket, first couple positive plays to actually get some momentum going. Kane seems to be getting some momentum. Nice give and go from Schott. No good. Smith with the putback immediately, and that's no good, but knocked out of bounds and stays Gator ball.
Yeah, Braden Babcock with a nice left-hand attempt. I know Coach Garzell very well. I know he loves to see the guys using the left hand when appropriate. Smith kicks it across to Schott. Braden Babcock with the attempt. Austin Hamilton up for 2 points for the Gators. Kick over to Isaiah Smith in the corner. Back to Dar. Isaiah Smith with a 3-ball. That is good. Kane takes a 5-2 lead. Haber with a shot attempt.
Nice little jumper quickly on the baseline.
So it's 5-4 Kane.
And you're starting to see the pace pick up a little bit more. Now you see some action happening.
So Dar drives, and he gets hit on the arm by Austin Hamilton, and that'll send Dar to the line for 2.
Both teams are definitely choosing their shots pretty decently. They're not trying to rush it in.
So Dar hits the first shot, making it 6-4. In comes Alex Smith for the Gators. Off goes Babcock. Get a breather. Dar with his second shot. And he sinks it.
Eckert and Wilson came in for Kane too. And Eckert with a little reach-in foul there on the arm. And that's one of the other rules changes, is that fouls now won't happen. The ball the inbound ball will not be where the foul actually normally occurs. There's actually only 4 spots where the inbounds will actually happen. Smith with a free.
So Liam Hauver goes out. Julian Capel comes in for his first minutes of the season. He sat out the Sheffield tournament.
Julian is definitely a hustler right there. Coach Garzell gives a 30-second timeout. Quick heads-up play to save the possession.
Yeah, Julian Capel adds that little spark. He hustles all the time. He's not the. I went to the football banquet last night. Coach Bienkowski said Julian wasn't blessed with much height, but he does the best he can with what he was given, and he lays it all out there.
He's definitely. There has been no. Anytime I've seen him play over the past 4 years, I've never seen him not try for a ball. He's always in there. He's never hesitant, which is always great to see.
Yeah, I think Capel's on the ground as much as he's on 2 feet.
That is true.
So 7-4 here, Kane with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first quarter. See if Capel can provide a spark. He goes for 2 here. Rims out.
And looks like a foot was on the line. Little dish out. Julian's trying to jump that passing lane. That can get you into trouble occasionally.
So I was watching Capel try to steer Preston Dar to go right. I believe Preston Dar, from watching him in baseball, is left-handed. Stolen by Capel, up to Hamilton, up to Smith.
Smith blocked by Eckert.
Yeah, good hustle by Kane to get back.
And Luck and Amel comes in for the Gators. Amel with a nice little power step fake.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Amel had 19 in their first game. Number 24, Eric Novosel, lays it in for 2. He's another left-hander for Kane. Amel drives.
Lays it up for 2 with the left hand.
Yeah, Amel just provides that spark. I don't know how long he's going to be on the JV team. I think he might find himself getting more varsity minutes.
He very well might. Kane coach calls a full timeout. Hauver was at the table to check in. I guess we'll find out soon who he came checking in for.
Yep, so it's 9-8. Kane with the lead, 58 seconds left.
But yeah, Amel, been watching him play for quite a few years. And I know that he does play some minutes, but I expect to see his minutes increase on varsity at some point.
Yeah, now he had an ankle injury last year, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And he also, ironically, in the middle of summer, he actually also had a wrist injury due to his other extracurricular activities he does during the springtime. And he had a broken wrist for most of the summer. So he's been rehabbing actually his left arm the entire time.
Okay.
But according to him laying up, doing that little layup there with the left hand, I haven't seen an issue with that.
So Coach Garzell trots out Isaac Amel, Alex Smith, Liam Hauver, Az Luck, and Julian Capel. We'll see how those 5 guys mesh. Kane sends out number 0, Preston Dar, number 34, Aiden Eckert, number 24, Eric Novosel, number 55, Ben Wilson, and who'd we miss? Number 10, Nate McCormick.
Yeah. Kane trying to do a lot of give and goes and back doors, which is good. Got him stuck. 5 seconds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So good job by Isaac Amel to draw the 5-second call there. McCormick gets a little frustrated.
And slamming the basketball down earns him a technical as unsportsmanlike conduct. And Amel will go to the line for 2. Hits his first one.
Yeah, I think Amel's a pretty good free throw shooter.
He is. He's pretty consistent. Hits the second. Ties it up, 9-9.
So possession back to the Gators. Technical fouls are costly, so we'll see if the Gators can capitalize on that.
Let's hope that Gators can keep the momentum going.
Looks like Kane still in a man-to-man defense. Luck drives.
It's nicely double teamed with help defense.
Good screen by Alex Smith. Looks like he might have got it on the arm there, but no call. Kane went a little too fast there, turned it over, and the Gators ball with 9.5 seconds left in the first quarter.
Luck, wisely enough, just hop in between Kane player there to kind of shield it, kind of, saying, I'm going to play the ball, but actually not play the ball. A little low on that bounce pass to Smith.
Yeah, Hauver tried to get it in there to Alex Smith, a little bit low. Preston Darn with the last second desperation. So the Gators in the first quarter, it's Port Allegany 10, Kane 9. And the cheerleaders are out here. They are coached by Terry Austin, Alexis Reed, and Madison Kotlitz. We have Lily Babcock, Ashlyn Baker, Alexis Bennett, Jersey Gammett, Savannah Hart, Destiny Jimerson, Lillianne Reed, Elena Reinhart, Mila Senna, Caden Smoker, Chloe Stilson, and Hannah Wirtz. Thank you, ladies. So a little back and forth action there in the first quarter. We'll see what Coach Garzell, what lineup he puts together.
I think, at least for Port Allegany, they're still trying to figure out who best fits the roles and kind of more the team setup.
Yeah, I think the same thing could be said for the varsity level. I think, Coach, you and I were both at the Sheffield tournament this weekend. I didn't watch the second game, but at least in the first game, I think Coach Babcock was trying to mix and match different lineups and try to figure out who meshes well together. That's going to be one of our keys to the game is how well the starting 5 meshes. So we'll see what lineup heads out there to start the game. So right now we've got Hauver, Capel, Babcock, Derek Smith, and Alex Schott out there. Capel at the point.
I always chuckle whenever Alex Schott is on the floor because whenever he does shoot, you have to say that Alex Schott took a shot.
Babcock with a shot. That's off the glass. Gets his own rebound. They get it into Derek Smith. And that's a two-pointer for Derek Smith.
He was definitely contested there. He was nice. That was a hard shot to finish.
So Talon Schaefer is the point guard for Kane now. Kicks it over to number 45, Isaiah Smith. Three-pointer, and that is good by number 55, Ben Wilson. That ties it up 12-12.
Now, I didn't see the first game from the Sheffield tournament for the Gators, but the second one, it was back and forth, real tight. Kind of like how this game is.
Shot with a two-point attempt. Looks like he might have had some contact. Lost his shoe on the play. But
got a little bit of a flat tire. Team's going to have to run a little, keep up.
Another three-point shot by Ben Wilson. That's off. Kick it up to Alex Schott, who goes up for 2 and misses the left-handed layup. Isaiah Smith with the rebound. Number 24, Eric Naviso with the ball. Ben Wilson dribbles around, looking to find somebody open. Stolen by Julian Capel. And he is rejected by number 3, Talon Schaefer. Nice hustle play there.
Yes, definitely. With his size, Capel might want to think about occasionally doing a pump fake.
Ooh.
Nice hustle by the Capel to get the ball back.
Kicked it over to Capel. He misses the left-handed layup. Looks like Smith was over
the back and had a little more. I don't think it was actually over the back. I think it was more on the arm. Oh, he got a little push. Okay. That's what they're calling it as, but it looked more like an arm issue, not a over the back. Because he seemed very much straight up and down. Both of them were.
Capel's inbounds pass is stolen. Capel gets it back, up to Hauver, to Derek Smith. Derek with the layup. A little bit of contact there, but no call. The refs are letting him play today.
Definitely, it's a more physical game.
So the Gators take the lead 14-12. Isaiah Smith with a drive and a foul on the floor. Yeah, this is a little physical, Dan.
Yeah, it is. They're definitely not getting the calls. And the one thing, not a lot of players do this, but if you're noticing Kane, how they're standing right on the O, and Port is right up against it. You notice it down here on our baseline. Same thing is that Gators were real close to the line. Gators are allowed to step all the way back to the wall if they need to give themselves space. And sometimes the refs don't exactly call that 3-foot plane that is invisible right there.
So Kane inbounds it. Kane is down 14-12 with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. Number 24, Eric Navasel, kicks it over to Isaiah Smith, who drives and lays it off the glass for 2 points. That ties it up 14-14. Ball's tipped away. Looks like a reach by number 55, Ben Wilson. That'll be the second team foul. Yeah, this is a physical contest. Good back and forth though. Tied up 14-14. Coach Garzel's gone with a little bit bigger lineup here. Babcock, Derek Smith, Alex Smith down low. Alex Schott and Julian Capel also in. Schott drives, dishes it to Babcock. That's off target. That's rebounded by Tyson Boschert from Kane. Isaiah Smith drives again. And that's an offensive foul going the other way.
Yeah, not a lot of players like to stand there and take that charge.
You know, Alex Schott took a charge in the Sheffield tournament as well. That's something to be said. 2 charges in 3 games.
Well, Alex Schott was a goalkeeper back a couple years ago for soccer, and now he's a striker. But that tenacity, that just willingness just to get in there when something's happening.
Smith drives. He thought he got hit on the arm. Isaiah Smith with another charge. Isaiah Smith appears to be a pretty tough kid. I think I remember calling his name for football. Unfortunately for him, he's going to take a break for a second.
McCormick comes back in.
Derek Smith with a 3.
Just off target, gets a little rim action.
Talon Schaefer with the rebound. It's a pretty good game here.
Oh, definitely.
That's Talon Schaefer with a 3. Dishes it off to number 10, Nate McCormick. And Derek Smith comes up with it for the Gators. He's going the other way. Lays it off the glass, Alex Smith. Alex Smith working hard on the boards.
Gators are definitely trying to hustle with this being their first home game.
So Ben Wilson drives off the glass, and it's no good.
Babcock with the rebound. Looks like a full line change coming in for the Gators.
Yep, we're doing a hockey change here.
Looks like a moving foul, a moving pick on Alex Smith.
So it looks like the whole team's coming out. We got a whole new line coming in. Let's see here. Liam Hauver, Isaac Amel, Brendan Feniger getting his first action, Austin Hamilton, and Az Luck.
Yeah, players, I'm wondering if they're going to start trying to call that now, some of the moving screens a little bit. Because, he did release a little early, got a little leg out there. Screens are definitely a particular skill set to actually learn them and set them proper.
So 2 minutes left in the first half. We're tied up here at 14. Preston Dar back in, running the point. Flips it to number 15, Tyson Bosher.
And Austin Hamilton tied up Boschert as he was driving in. It's called for a jump ball. And the possession arrow stays with Kane.
Number 34, Aiden Eckert, will inbound the ball. Got the nice bright shoes tonight, looking good.
I will say, though, that was a pretty quick jump ball. I don't know about you.
So we'll see what Kane does here. Looks like a travel. It's going the other way. And the Port Allegheny varsity boys on the top row, they're excited. They're cheering them on. Like to see that. Feniger with a nice block there.
Definitely, that screen was real nice. Amel with another one. Luck, looks like it was tipped a little bit. Rebounded by Amel.
Nice job by Isaac Amel, in for the two.
One thing I don't know if you noticed or not, but the Gators definitely look to be quite fit because both line changes, all members, they're still playing a man defense, which normally takes a lot out of a player.
Yeah. So Kane, looks like they traveled. It's going to be Gator ball. 55 seconds left. Gators lead 16-14.
Yeah. Sometimes a zone defense is thrown in just to give some players a rest.
Yeah. So Hauver drives. He dishes it to Feniger, who's up off the glass.
Amel tries to rebound it. Goes out on blue.
So it's going to stay Gator ball. 41 seconds left. See what Coach Garzell draws up here.
If they're trying to just be patient, drives. Hamilton, no good. Tips around, gets it back. Up to Amel, loses the handle a little bit. 30 seconds left. Gators need to just settle down and calm down.
Yeah, the Gators are getting their shots here.
Feniger with the points, just gets it in there.
So the Gators take a 4-point lead here, 12 seconds left. Can't give up a three ball here as hard as they've played.
Hamilton, I want to credit Hamilton to breaking that up because number 0 was definitely down there wide open, and Hamilton just got a hand in there, deflect it down.
Yeah, Preston Dar with the last second shot there. That was a track meet for, how many minutes are there in these quarters? 6, 7?
I think 8. 7 we're being told by our back end producer. And 8 in varsity.
Okay.
But yeah, that was a I don't know about you, Kerry, but I think we just started.
I know, it feels like it's been 5 minutes. All right, so we've got 9 minutes left in the half here. We're going to take a break. We're going to catch our breath here from that fast-paced first half, and we will be back for some second half action between the Port Allegany Gators and Kane Wolves here in downtown Port Allegany. All right, and we are back as halftime finishes up here. 45 seconds on the clock until we tip off. That was an absolute track meet in the first half. The Gators on top, 18-14.
Yeah, it'll be. What do you think they're the key corrections that both teams need to come up with for this half?
I should have known you were going to ask something like that. Well, I think for Kane, you know, they hit that three. I mean, that kid, number 55, Ben Wilson, kind of had a unique delivery, I'll call it, but I think he's 1 for 2 from three. I mean, whoever can win the three-point battle, you know, that can change the whole game. Port Allegheny's missed a lot of layups. They seem to be getting to the hoop. They're just not finishing. Looks like Coach Garzell's going with Austin Hamilton, Derek Smith, Alex Schott, Braden Babcock, and Liam Hauver to start.
Which look to be like the actual starters.
Let's see who Kane sends out. Number 3, Talon Schaefer. Number 0, Preston Darr. Number 55, Ben Wilson. Number 45, Isaiah Smith. And who am I missing? Number 15, Tyson Boschert. So the Gators will have the ball to start the second half.
One thing I'm wondering is, you know, Isaac Amel came in and he was a high scorer for the tournament. I'm wondering if they're going to minimize his minutes here, expecting him to get more minutes immediately following this in the varsity game. And there's a 3-second violation.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Isaac's kind of stuck in that, you know, in between. He's probably ready for varsity, but, you know, getting some minutes on JV, so he's kind of caught in between where I don't know how much he's going to play here today in the JV game.
Nice strip there. Hauver, fast break, gets it to Hamilton, pump, pass fake.
Yeah, the Gators are just not finishing at the hoop, getting their chances.
Got to really target that upper square, the upper corner of the square.
Nice ball movement by Kane. They flip it over to number 15, Tyson Boschert. That's off target. Gator ball going the other way. Up the shot, left hand.
Almost.
Off the glass. Good hustle play by Kane, and that's an and one. Laid in by number 3, Talon Schaefer, and he'll go to the line. Score 18-16. Port Allegany with a chance to make it a one-point game.
Yeah, definitely the finishing the shots, just like the free throw misses from the tournament. The Gators really need to finish because they'd be up another 6-8 points.
Yeah, they've missed, I don't know, 8-9 shots, makeable shots. Derek Smith comes up with a rebound. Kane pressing a little bit, and they back off.
Smith looked like he picked up his dribble, so he wasn't able to actually get out of that sticky situation down there. Yeah.
Looks like Hauver travels. That's going to be Kane ball going the other way.
Hauver was trying to dance a little bit, and I think he just forgot to dribble before he stepped a second time.
Smith.
Stepped out of bounds as he tried to correct himself.
Yep, Derek Smith steals it, but he can't dance the line over there. Steps out of bounds. It's going to be Kane ball. I got to stand up so I can see over this little thing here.
And one thing that some players or some fans don't realize is that if he steps out of bounds and he was the last to touch the ball, he cannot be the first person to touch the ball again.
Right. Nice backdoor play by Preston Darr. Flips it over to Isaiah Smith off the glass, and that's no good. Over to Talon Schaefer. Darr drives to the hoop. Braden Babcock with the rebound. Flips it up to Hauver, who goes to Hamilton.
Hamilton
And
able to lay it up.
There's a made layup for the Gators. Breaks the streak.
Hamilton's another one who has a lot of athletic ability with what he's been given, because he's been, I don't want to say he's vertically challenged for quite a few years.
Yeah.
But he's starting to get that short person, and I'm a tall person, that is really annoyed when the short little guards have this quick release. I don't know if you ever experienced it when you played and everything, but just it gets you up and over you so fast that you can't accommodate for it.
So Dar with a three-pointer, Liam Hauber with a rebound going the other way. And he loses the ball. Isaiah Smith up to Talon Schaefer, who goes up for the layup, and that is good. There's no slowing down here. Hauber up, and he's rejected by Schaefer. It'll stay Gator ball. This is an exciting game, folks, for junior varsity.
They're still letting them play, too.
Alex shot, drives to the hoop, flips it to Liam Hauber, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be Kane ball. So always the key to the game is who can limit their turnovers, who can win the rebounding battle. So right now it's 20-18 Port Allegheny. 3:30 left in the third quarter. Nice backdoor play by Kane. Austin Hamilton takes it the other way. He's weaving through traffic. Off the glass and good. Nice play by Hamilton.
Trying to do an isolation play, it looks like, spreading everyone out five.
So Isaiah
wide.
Smith with a three. It is no good. Derek Smith with a rebound.
Tried to see a backdoor quick pass there, but they're able to turn their head just in time. Nearly a full line change.
So in comes Luck, Capel, Alex Smith, and Isaac Amel. Babcock drives to the hoop. It is off, and it'll stay Gator ball.
Luck to inbound. Getting close to that 5 seconds. Able to get it into Amel. Amel drives baseline, lays it up. Nice little soft touch there.
Yeah, every time Amel comes in, he just provides a little spark. Puts the Gators up by 6. That's a three-point shot by Schaefer, and that is good.
Nice shooter's bounce right there.
Even he was a little amazed that it went in. Good shot. So the Gators move the ball around. Luck drives, he loses it. Schaefer going the other way. And he loses it, and Capel comes up with it.
Capel able to go between the legs and get it to his teammates.
Thought maybe Luck would get the foul there, but refs are letting him play. Capel with a shot. That is no good. So Eric Novosel brings it up, flips it over to Dar with a three-point shot, and that is no good. Luck comes up with a rebound. Let's slow it down here so Dan and I can breathe a little bit.
Well, that too, and the Gators, I think, just need to control the ball a little bit more, just get something set up. Because if not, we get a frustration foul, kind of like what it just happened.
Yep. So we got about a minute and a half left here in the third quarter. It's going to be Kane ball. In comes Brendan Feniger. Out goes Braden Babcock.
And then comes Eckert.
Yeah, Aiden Eckert with those nice shoes. Like that.
Definitely think they're battery operated, though.
Something. Isaiah Smith drives. That is no good. He's looking for a foul there. Aiden Eckert with a rebound. They flip it over to Schaefer, who flips it back to Dar for the three. And it is good. We've got a tie game here in Port Allegheny. 24-24. The Gators just got to get it under control here. I think they're going too fast. They got to slow things down. A little too hyped up. About a minute to go, 24-24 in the third quarter. Good ball movement by Kane. Dar with a ball off the glass. Amel with a rebound. Up to Feniger, and it's good. Feniger providing a little spark here for the Gators. Takes the 2-point lead. Eric Navasel, the lefty. Flips it to Schaefer. Off the glass, and it is good.
Rolls it in.
Tied up again. All right, let's see if the Gators slow it down a little bit here. 15 seconds to go.
Definitely think they're going to try and go for the last second shot.
Luck pops one here, off the glass. 5 seconds left. Let's see what Capel does. I think. All right, end of the third quarter, 26-26. Folks, I got to go to a meeting. I'm going to turn my headset over to Doug Archer, my partner from football. Right? Okay.
Yep.
All right, so to close out the fourth quarter, it'll be Doug Archer and Dan Funk on the call. What a game here in Port Allegheny. Looking forward to hearing what the result is. Thank you, folks.
Going. Derek Smith is ready for the Gators to come in also. The give and go over to Amel, goes to his hands, and he's able to get it back in time. Shot having to step up and try to stop the ball from Wilson as he drives. Wilson dishes. And Amel is called for a reach-in foul. That's the first of this quarter. Once again, folks, there's only team fouls only go up to 5. Once that 5th foul per quarter comes up, then it triggers a bonus. But they've been playing very well. Hamilton. I do apologize, folks. We were just told that there was we were muted for half of the fourth quarter here. As we're doing announcing back and forth and trading out people.
Coach Garzell getting an explanation from the ref there on that travel call. Amel now bringing it down the court for the Gators. Gators behind to Kane. Kane with 31, Gators 26, 4 minutes, 20 seconds counting down here in the fourth quarter. For 3, no good.
Amel with the rebound, but is stripped and knocked out of bounds. Hover checks in. Capel comes out. I think they're trying to also go with a little more size in there too. Babcock with a shot, no good. Amel rebound, he backs him up and lifts it up for 2. Wilson sees a cutting backdoor Dar, misses, rebound by Amel. Hamilton, fast break, takes off and is fouled.
Picks one up. That's 2 fouls. Eckerd. 2 fouls, maybe the whole game then, Dan, huh?
No, not the whole game, but at least this half, I do believe.
Okay. Kane leads 31-28, 3:41 the fourth.
Hamilton for 2. First one off the mark. And Boschert comes in along with Schaefer. And shot comes in for Amel. Hamilton's second shot short off the rim. Gets picked.
Oh, Kane just scooped that from going out of bounds.
And Hover's able to save it. And
what's the
Coach
call?
Garzell calls a timeout smartly to try and calm his troops down. We're going to go ahead and take a quick 60-second break along with the team, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, as we come out of that timeout, it will be Gators ball on the side. Shot to check it in. Hamilton in the backcourt.
Let's see what Garzell drew up here, Dan.
Definitely more of a spread offense. Give and go release. Hover with a little floater.
Wow.
In for two. Makes it 30-31. 1 point game.
What a game.
Kane tries to get it down to Eckert. He lost the ball a little bit, so he has to bring it back out. Gets it down to Novashel. I will say, though, that there's a couple of missteps. It looks like these bright shoes are playing tricks on the eyes.
Oh, Hoffer got a hand on it and then went off 24, though, after that. Change of possession, good defense.
But I don't know if it's my eyes or not, or they're just shimmies and shaking, but some of these seem to be a little extra steps going on both sides. But we got an official timeout to have a shoe tied. Of course, when we were younger, those were just called Velcro.
Hamilton. Gators taking their time here. For three, off the mark. That was Hoffer.
Shot pokes it out just a little bit, but Kane able to get it back. Hamilton is screened. Not able to go anywhere as help was around him. Novashel gets it over to Schaefer. Back to Novashel. Over to Dar. Dar drives right. Hamilton all over him.
Good spin move, but
Babcock was there for assistance. And Bolsher was able to save it, but it hit the backside of the backboard, which is immediate out of bounds.
it's a nice spin by Dar, but the shot was off.
Hamilton gets some help in the backcourt, drives the whole way, gets nudged a little bit, but called it clean. Kane with the rebound, brings it back.
Yeah, you better make your shots on those hard drives because they're not calling, anything even close. So
it's not ticky-tack.
Don't expect to get the call.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying there was one there. I'm just make your layup. And we did get a call there, though.
Yes, we did. And that foul, I do believe, was on Babcock, where Eckert is to the line for two, trying to increase their lead a little bit.
Capel comes in for Babcock. And Smith, who did he come in for? Smith was. No, I didn't see anybody else go out.
No, it was just Babcock. Long rebound, recovered by Kane.
Yeah, Bolsher, he went up and got that. For three, Smith with the rebound.
Novashel.
There's a foul.
And Eckert getting a little frustrated, trying to get that rebound. Kane's going to come up with some pressure. I don't know. Let's see how the Gators respond real quick.
Ooh, good pass.
Hamilton with his speed travels, or heads down there, not travels, but definitely heads down.
Oh, Gators steal it right back. Hamilton poked it away, and Hoffer got it.
Gators need to calm it down a little bit. Hoffer wide open and
all
weak.
Alone.
Hits a three. Puts the Gators up by two with 54 seconds left, folks. This is a barn burner happening now.
Wow, Hamilton with the defense. The Gators are fired up here. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What a wild game.
Well, this is a lot back and forth. One little turnover can really cost them. So both teams are trying to play as clean up and straight up ball as possible.
No, Smith puts it down. Hamilton, one-on-one.
Doesn't get a body foul.
No, maybe gets one there.
Gets a push foul there. On the floor, though. 32 seconds left, still Gator ball. And it looks like Coach Garzell is going to try and draw something up and takes a full timeout.
Yeah, good timeout. Now you can Now you can strategize. You want to run this clock out, hold the ball, make them come out and get you.
Well, the visitors have 2 fouls to give before they're in the bonus. So definitely one aspect is going to be kind of, in my opinion, is to bring it out, but be smart with your passes because you don't want to turn it over needlessly. Choose good shots.
Sounds like there hasn't been a lot of foul shots, and I apologize, wasn't here for the first half, Dan, but if you feel like they're going to come out and get you, then put it in the hands of your best foul shooter and have them sit on it. But I don't know who that is this early in the year.
Difficult to say. I know Isaac Amel went to the line earlier in the first half, but Amel's part of the varsity squad, so he's already off into the locker room for the next game here, which is going to be coming up here shortly. And by the way, if you are watching on the JV and you want to watch the varsity, we will be ending our stream, but we will be restarting it with the varsity program. That's just the way that we're doing our setup now. So keep in mind, though, so when we disconnect, go ahead and restart the stream. And there's a costly turnover for the Gators where Smith traveled on that little overhead pass. I think it was more of a sliding of the feet more than anything. Turns it over. Kane sees a player on the baseline.
Oh,
shot
good rebound
by Boshirt. No good off the front, and Babcock is immediately fouled. And that's 14 fouls. And Coach Garzell calls another 30-second timeout.
You need a press beater here.
Yep, because they're going to be right up in the face, hoping for a turnover.
33 to 31, Gators lead, 20.8 seconds to go, fourth quarter. I hope varsity's this wild.
This is a nail biter right now. And for a JV game, we've actually got a pretty good crowd in here for our first game.
When I was walking up, I heard the crowd go nuts, and I was like, man, I hope that's the Port crowd, and then I came inside, and it's pretty well, for a JV game, impressive crowd tonight.
Definitely. But it'll be interesting to see what Garzell drew up. Gets it in to Hover. Hover turns it over. Smith wasn't watching, seeing what was going on. And shot called with a blocking foul.
Smith was going to the hoop. He didn't see the shot, the pass to him.
Not at all.
Went to his feet. We're not on the same page there.
And Dar goes to the line for 2 with 12 seconds left, able to tie it up. Misses the first.
12.1 seconds.
Now here's a coaching decision. Don't know if the players would do this, but do they risk shooting with 12 seconds left, making it, or do they forcibly try to miss it and hope to get the rebound?
Oh, in and out.
And they are able to recover, and the coach from Kane was able to get a timeout in time.
9.8 seconds. Yeah, Kane got the possession off the rebound, and he called the quick timeout.
And I think the coach noticed that the team was getting a little bit out of control. He might not have had a good time to maybe even throw up a three-point shot to beat the clock. So actually a smart move on Kane to actually take this breather, get the kids under control a little bit. And this might actually also benefit the Gators too, because it gives them a defensive chance, being up by 2, to 1, to not foul, and 2, to not giving up any threes.
Right, so if you're Babcock, are you telling them just stay in the face, like play man as you have been playing, don't leave the 3-man open, don't leave anybody open?
Well, that's the thing for Kane is, do they try to go for 2 or do they go for the win? Do they try to, guarantee a kind of a overtime and then win in overtime, or go the distance, go for the complete win? Novashel, here to check it in.
No, he's going for 2. It's a
No,
miss.
miss.
It's a miss. Dar for the shot. He dropped.
He ties it up.
He got it. Time is going to expire. We're looking at overtime.
This will send it into overtime. Dar with the big shot there to tie the game. We've got a minute intermission between. Both teams have got to be getting exhausted now, because this is where the extra up and downs on the court will definitely kick in if you're running 100% during practice to plan for this overtime aspect.
Well, we have a second here. I'm just going to mention there is a youth basketball game tonight at halftime of the varsity game, so that'll be pretty cool. Stay tuned. If you got to run and grab a snack, make it quick and get back and watch, the future of Port Allegheny varsity. Port Allegheny has a great youth program in all sports. I mean, it's grown so much since when I was younger. There was only 2 things you could play in your youth, It was baseball and wrestling. And now every sport has a youth sport, and these kids are better athletes because of it.
Agreed. I mean, my son, I know I'm sure about yours, both of yours, were actually played in this type of halftime game, and they look forward to it because they think of it as the big world because they're playing at the halftime of the varsity squad. Yeah. Smith with the tip, gets it over to shot, 3 minutes on the clock. Hamilton drives, lays it up off the glass, no good. Smith with the rebound, spins, no good on that one. Rebound by McCormick. Gets it up to Novashel. Novashel was being chased down. Dishes.
Looking for 3.
Gets it over to Wilson. Wilson, big one-time 3. He hit a nice big 3 in the first half also.
Kane did a great job of swinging it. Left 55, wide open.
Hamilton, shot. Now down to Babcock. Babcock, a little low floater too.
In and out. It's a nice soft shot from Babcock.
Real nice floater. I think he was expecting someone to be jumping up in his face, but wasn't able to finish with that little floater. Hamilton gets into Smith. Smith goes for a reverse, misses that.
Smith losing his composure there a little bit.
Yeah, a little more of the frustration. And that's 14 fouls for both teams now. So the next foul will cause a bonus situation, and that doesn't. Team fouls don't reset after in overtime.
Kane moving the ball well.
And a travel there. There's a little shuffle step.
Kane leads 36-33, a minute 52 in overtime.
Dar was checking back in for McCormick. Hamilton. Kane in the man defense. Gets it over to Haver. Haver looks for a pick and roll. Doesn't see it. Gets it over to Babcock. Back out the shot. Shot, drives, in for a layup, and good nice power drive.
Brings them within 1. Minute 20. Wide open.
Dar, three-point shot.
Wide open.
Hits it. You know he was feeling that. He had that little finger out.
Kane up by 4.
Smith trying to find an opening. Not seeing one. Gets it over to Hamilton. Hamilton steps up for 3. Long off the glass. No good. I think the bank was closed for him. And Schaefer is called for a carry. And the Gators bring in Capel, maybe looking for a little more energy, a little more speed for passes.
59 seconds here left in overtime. Kane with the 4-point lead.
Smith with a quick shot, no good.
Dar bringing it across midcourt. Capel comes up and hugs him a little.
Yeah, tried to go for the reach. Capel knew as soon as he swung his arm that was going to be a foul. And Dar goes to the line for two. 51 seconds left. And Dar makes it a 6-point game. Hamilton gets it up to Hoover, and Hoover lays it in, making it 37-41. And we're going to just take a quick 30-second breather as the both teams actually take a timeout.
Yeah, quick shout out. We're good, Dan? Yeah, quick shout out. Shout out to Andy Young. He's watching us, and we want to welcome Andy to the stream team. I understand he's going to be doing the wrestling, and how cool it will be to have Andy calling these wrestling matches. Nobody knows wrestling like Andy Young.
Yeah, I'm not a. That's one sport I actually have zero knowledge of how the scoring works and how the different aspects work. So it'll be interesting to actually hear that and watch it on the TV. Shot able to get around a little bit and tip the ball out of bounds.
Well, and that's one thing about streaming, Dan, that hopefully we all can bring, because I know a number of parents and grandparents, they don't understand all the rules of the game sometimes, and that's part of what we can do is to help explain the different aspects of what we know about the high school sport.
Agreed, and it is very much an educational experience, learning about all these extra sports on different rules. I mean, I used to be an athlete being younger, and I played multiple sports, so I'm very familiar with most of what goes on. I haven't read all the rule books recently, so my information might be just a little bit out of date. But Hoover caused the foul, and Schaefer got on the line for two. Babcock comes back in.
See if the Gators can pull out a fantastic finish here.
Yeah, they have 40 seconds to score 4 points.
That's out.
Smith gets the rebound, hustles up. Clock's ticking. They got to make something happen. And ball was lost. Hamilton saved it. Got it back to Smith. Smith was able to lay it in for two. Makes it a 2-point game, and
that was pretty fantastic. Smith, he turned it over. Hamilton was able to get it. Gets it right back to Smith. Smith makes amends and puts up the layup.
Yeah, and the Gators call a timeout real quick, which you're able to do immediately after a basket. Normally, the opposing team is not able to call a timeout, but because the ball has not been checked in, the opposing team is able to then call a timeout in that instance. So now Coach Garzell can try and come up with a defensive play to force the Kane to maybe cause a turnover, and hopefully maybe Kane doing the opposite of trying to counterintuitive, kind of thinking, okay, so what are they going to do? What can we do to pull something out? to stall for the next 27 seconds and hopefully cause another foul so they can go on the line. But that's another aspect that they may be thinking, that Gators might be thinking about, is if they get in the hands of a player that might not be that good at the free throw shooting, and just get them to the line for 2. So we'll see what what both teams have drawn up here. They get it in, dish it back, and Smith immediately quickly goes over and fouls to send Wilson to the line. Now, Wilson's been the hot shooter for three-pointers here, so he might be one of the more sharper shooters for free throws. And he makes the first.
He might not have been the guy to foul there.
I
But
agree.
Kane knew that, and Kane made a point of getting him the ball.
They were definitely quick to move that ball around right off the bat as they inbound it. Second one up, makes it a 4-point game. Smith gets into shot. Shot, takes it, lays it up, in and out. Kane with the rebound. Babcock fouls him. Stops the clock with 14.4, and it sends McCormick to the line. Gators definitely have had their opportunities because they've missed a lot of close, short layups in this game. In the first half, I want to say they missed at least 8 to 10. So Kane has definitely been come out on top with it. Smith comes in for Babcock for the Gators. And McCormick is trying to put this game just a little bit out of reach. And he does, makes it a 5-point game with 4.4 left. Hamilton trying to hurry the ball up. Goes down, puts it up, no good. Smith with the 3-point shot, airballs it, no good. Smith trying to save it again. Alex Smith, that is. Able to, but it goes out of bounds. 1.1 seconds left.
Huh.
Not much you can do now. And that will be the game as the Kane Wolves JV comes back and wins 44-39. Once again, folks, we will be ending this stream for JV, and then we'll be kicking off our regular stream for the varsity here in just a minute. So